Hello, kindergartners. It is Taco Tuesday over here. Today we're going to read the book not Chips and Salsa, but Chicks and Salsa. And I do have my Tostitos and my salsa already, my chips and salsa. But I also want to do one other thing with you guys first. Some of you might already have it ready, but we're going to use 2 cups, some noodles, and just some tape and a little bit, and we're going to make our own little shaker so when we sing the book we can be shaking along with Mrs. Pulk. So I hope you already have that ready. If you do not, press pause on the video. You can go ahead and go get those things together, and then you can just press play again when you are ready. It can be any kind of cups. I'm not going to waste my paper cups. We're just going to use these. Any kind of cups will do. Take your cups, put a few noodles inside. A lot of you have probably done this in preschool already. Put another cup on top that's close to the same size. Use your tape. Let's see if I can get this so you guys can see it. Use your tape to tape it closed. Taping it right at the edges around there just to keep it closed. And one more I think will do. There you go. Now I've got my own shakers. I used to have maracas. I used to have a Mexican hat at home. We used to keep all of those things when the kids were little, and they did a lot more dress up. But since my kids are all teenagers and older now, we don't have any of those things. So as soon as you have your shaker ready, we'll go ahead and start the book. This is Chicks and Salsa. It's written by Aaron Reynolds. He's the author. And illustrated by Paulette Bogan. So the illustrator is the one who does the pictures. This is Chicks and Salsa. Chicks and Salsa. Hold on. I'm sitting in a different spot, so we've got a different angle here today. There was grumbling in the hen house of Nathatcher Farm. The chickens were tired of chicken feed. The rooster took it upon himself to solve this problem. How do you think he's going to solve this problem? The chickens were tired of eating just the same old chicken feed every day. What do you think that rooster's going to do? Oh, wow. Didn't realize it's falling apart. Okay. Mrs. Nathatcher, the farmer's wife, had started watching cooking shows in the afternoons. The rooster was perched on a fence outside the farmhouse window when he discovered the solution to his problem. Salsa! Led by the rooster, the chickens crept into the garden where they took tomatoes and uprooted onions. Oh, all in the garden, look at them going. All the tomatoes and all the onions. That night, the chickens ate chips and salsa, though nobody was quite sure where the chickens got the chips. The tasty tang of tomatoes and onions hung over the barnyard, and the rooster said, "Olé!" And that's when I want you to shake it up. Olé! You give it a try. Olé! If you notice the little mouse over here, and this little guy over here, he's hiding over here. They weren't sure where the chickens got the chips, the nacho chips, but look at this little mouse. He's got the bag there, and he's selling them to the rooster, or to the chickens, so that they have chips to eat, because I don't think that they can go to the grocery store. They probably can't just run out to Kroger. Very soon, there were mumblings at the duck pond of Nathatcher Farm. Inspired by the chickens, the ducks decided they were tired of fish. With the rooster's encouragement, the ducks dipped into the garden where they selected cilantro and gathered garlic. That night, the ducks ate guacamole, though nobody was quite certain where the ducks got the avocados. Ooh, sorry, that's falling apart. The spicy scent of garlic and cilantro hung over the barnyard, and the ducks said, "Get ready, olé!" And look down here. Who do we have over here with all the avocados? Boys and girls, I know it's been a little while since St. Patrick's Day. We were supposed to have our fruit and vegetable tasting. Avocados and guacamole were two of the things that we were going to be tasting. If you have not had a chance to taste those, next time somebody has them out at a party, or maybe mom or dad go shopping and bring them home, give them a try. They're really yummy. Let's see who's next. The next morning, there were rumblings in the pig pen of the Thatcher farm. Overwhelmed by the enticing aromas, the pigs decided they were tired of slop. Would you be tired of that too? That looks horrible. Ugh. Yuck. Poor piggies. Uh-oh, there's our farmer. While the rooster distracted Farmer Nathatcher, the pigs plodded into the garden where they borrowed beans and chopped chiles. So look at the roosters playing dead to get the farmer to watch them and not his garden, while all the piggies are getting the beans and the chiles. Look at him. He ate one. Do you think that's a hot one? I think so. Look how red his face got. That night, the pigs ate nachos, though nobody was quite certain where the pigs got the nacho cheese sauce. The delightful deliciousness of cheese and chiles hung over the barnyard, and the pigs, ready, said, "Olé!" As everyone knows, when a passion for Southwestern cuisine takes hold of farm animals and so many sumptuous, spicy, savory scents collide in the barnyard air, it can only lead to one thing. There's our guy bringing the cheese. What do you think that one thing that all those wonderful smells and tastes can lead to? Think back to Spanish class. All kinds of Mexican food together. What might they want to have? A fiesta! The rooster got things organized, then returned to his fence post to watch for a good enchilada recipe. The horses decorated the barns. The bull practiced his Mexican hat dance, though nobody was quite certain where the bull got the sombrero. And where do you think the bull got the sombreros? There's all the animals. This time they're all getting together to have a great big party together, and called a fiesta. And the chickens, ducks, and pigs snuck into the garden, but all of their spicy Southwestern supplies were gone. The scallions had been stolen, the peppers had been pilfered, the limes had been lifted. Oh no, what are they going to do now? But there were slurpings in the kitchen of Nathatcher Farm. Stirred by the succulent smells in the barnyard, Mrs. Nathatcher had decided to make tamales for the county fair. A saucy sweetness hung over the farmhouse kitchen, and this time Miss Nathatcher said, "Get 'em ready. Olé!" Disappointed, the animals canceled their fiesta. That evening, the chickens ate their chicken feed, the ducks ate their fish, and the pigs ate their slop. Ugh. But while the Nathatchers were at the fair, the rooster crept into the kitchen and borrowed a French cookbook. The next morning, the rooster ate crepes with white grapes and champagne sauce, though nobody was quite sure where the rooster learned how to read. Look carefully at the picture. Who is doing the reading in the cookbook? Can you find him? There he is, that wily little mouse. A satisfied smile stretched over the rooster's beak, and the rooster said, "Ooh la la." Did he say ole this time? No, he said ooh la la because that is in French. So boys and girls, that was kind of a fun story, and I read it today. We are doing Taco Tuesday at the Pulk house today. We're going to make chicken tacos. We're definitely going to have some avocados and guacamole and some salsa. My kids always tell me I say it the wrong way. Salsa, whatever, however you say it. But yeah, that was a really fun book. I hope you enjoyed it, and enjoy your Tuesday. I will see you tomorrow with a new book. I miss you guys. Bye-bye.